So you've been watching videos about mortgage notes. You're intrigued. You want to know more. You want to know where to even find a mortgage note to buy. And how do I know what I'm even buying? Some people may wonder that. You may have wondered that. Well, banks sell notes, mortgage notes, of course. Hedge funds sell notes. You can buy notes from other note investors as well. You may have wondered what is a hedge fund? Well, a hedge fund is an investment fund that pools investments from various investors to mediate risk. One big, huge hedge fund is the Blackstone Group. In 2008, 2009, hedge funds like Blackstone, and there's many others, were buying up real estate mortgage notes by the millions. No understatement. And so these hedge funds would sell these notes to note investors and smaller groups as well. Notes are attached to a plethora of assets such as houses, condos, manufactured homes, apartment buildings, office buildings, gas stations, shopping centers, hotels, and on and on. To find notes to buy, first, I would recommend developing a relationship with banks. Now, your larger banks are probably not going to be your best bet, like your Bank of Americas and Wells Fargo's and things like that. But you can develop relationships with smaller community local banks, perhaps in your area, particularly if you're wanting to be a note broker or a note investor. You want to buy these notes for yourself. You have a retirement fund or some cash, you want to buy some notes. But if you want to be a note broker, you definitely want to get relationships with these banks, hedge funds, and other note investors. Also, there are online note dealers. I would say use caution with these because some dealers basically they buy these notes. They do not do much due diligence, other than knowing what the interest rates are, the mortgage payments, those basics. But what about the neighborhood, the community? What if you're stuck with that note in the sense that the people foreclosed? You have to maybe sell it or get rid of it. You want to know a little bit more about that mortgage note. Although at one time individuals lived in this home, how did they leave it? They perhaps a non-performing note, they abandoned it, they defaulted on their mortgage. Now there's many people out there that invest in non-performing notes and they modify the loans. Perhaps I'm getting deep with you if you are new to investing, but there's many exit strategies when it comes to a note and note being collateralized with that mortgage. So why? Exercising due diligence is the number one when it comes to evaluating a mortgage note. Due diligence involves the terms of a mortgage. I kind of touched on it a little bit, but the balance owed on this note, the interest rate that the person signed, the property description, how much in the arrears are they if it's a non-performing note. But if it's a performing note, of course, they're caught up and up to date on their payments. All those things you want to know and find out about. We get access to discounted mortgage notes at ACI Legacy Group. Now, of course, I'm going to show my bias a little bit because, yes, there's many places out there online where you can buy mortgage notes. You may or may not have known that. To learn how to find mortgage notes to invest in, I would recommend signing up for our coaching program. And it's at mortgagenoteinvestments.com. And I'll leave a link in the description as well as at the end of this video. I'll put a nice screenshot of it as well. But I would not recommend going online and simply purchasing the first note you see. This would be a very risky transaction. At ACI Legacy, we extract high returns on our investments from fully vetting, doing that due diligence, and securing the notes and making sure they're continually being secured by a nice property and all those sorts of things. Over 120-point checklist when it comes to due diligence at ACI Legacy Group. So if you want to partner with another professional investor on your first deal or two to get acquainted with the process, I definitely would recommend that. Remember, the safety is the collateral in the real estate. Use it to pay down debt. Or two, you can use it to feed cash flow into your retirement account. Or use it any way you like. It's your money, right? Note investing is a smarter, safer investment, in my opinion. Safer than stocks, bonds, mutual funds, which are not collateralized by real estate, such as a house, commercial building, shopping center, you name it. So learn more about mortgage note investing at mortgagenoteinvestments.com. Also, if you want to be a broker or you want to just make some cash flow or some income, don't have a lot of money, join our coaching program as well. I'll put a link in the description of it also, as well as you can catch that link at our website as well. So look forward to talking to you guys. If you're looking to learn more, visit that website. And what I'll try to do in my next video is put out a video about the different online places you can buy notes. Again, as I mentioned earlier, you want to use caution with these places, but to be candid and let you know that there's many places you can buy notes. You don't have to go with what I recommend, although I highly recommend it because we stand by our work. But feel free to check out these other places as well. Take care, guys. We'll see you in the next one.